another round of applause for Music Capella Leavenworth. We have done a lot of events with these guys, so it's fantastic to have them with us. It's wonderful. Thank you guys again. And they get to eat now, so thank you guys for saving food for them. Okay. This is our official Begrüßung time, so thank you very much for coming to the 2018 West Bezirksfest. And there's going to be some Yukta out there too. Yukta, come on. Oh, there's some Yukta. Yes, there we go, thank you. Got at least one. Okay, this section is really all about lots of thank yous, which, no surprise, we do have lots of thank yous. I do want to start with Project Bayern. Is Project Bayern still in the room? Yes. Project Bayern is a great group here in Leavenworth that makes sure that the town stays within the kind of Bavarian traditions and their architecture and a lot of the cultural pieces that they do. They also gave us money to help put on this Bezirksfest. So thank you, Project Bayern. I'm going to do this one more time because they're on my list next. Music Capella Leavenworth. Thank you once again. Nice show. Especially, you put up with a lot of changes right at the end, so special thanks to you. Yeah. Friends go way back. Bavarian Lodge, many of you are staying in Bavarian Lodge, so we want to thank them for the discount, all that wonderful stuff. King Ludwig's, last night we had a fantastic time at King Ludwig's. They're also the catering group here, so a huge thank you to King Ludwig's, back in that corner. Another company we've done a lot of business with over the years, so definitely want to thank them. Munchen House, we're actually going to be there tomorrow. Some of you may have snuck in there tonight or today and gotten some of their great stuff. We're there early tomorrow. That should be on your program. Andreas Keller, many of you know Andreas Keller very, very well. We know it very well. We spent a lot of time there. Unfortunately, they had some pretty severe damage from a flooding situation, so they weren't able to host. But we want to thank them because they were trying very hard to be prepared to be with us. Yes, there's a small change we'll tell you about in a second, but first, we want to say thank you to Andreas Keller. Is Max still in the room? Did he sneak out? Max, are you here? He stepped out. There will be another announcement later about the after party. Max from Andreas Keller has entered the building. Thank you for trying to get things going for us. And he's actually working very hard with Roger to find the after party location, which will be announced later on this evening. You found it? What is it? What is it? Mozart's, Cafe Mozart's. Upstairs from Andreas Keller. Okay, a couple other thank yous. I'm going to move kind of into this event a little more. Definitely want to thank our singers for the anthem. Hannah, I always mess this name up. Haber Ritter, there we go. I got close. Hannah, thank you very much. Nikki von Koppel and Kurt. Kurt, are you here? Graupensberger, there we go. Kurt Graupensberger, thank you very much. Okay, this next group, trying to get through this fast for you guys, because then we know when to get onto the dance floor and some other partying. Next group, the steering committee for West Bezirks. If you're in the room, please stand up. Steering committee for West Bezirks. These are the guys that put all these things on, so thank you very much. We do a video conference call to help get these things started. We have special meetings along the way, so that's why we're here, for that group that's been pulling it together for years. I do want to thank, of course, our Enzian committee that's been putting this all together as well. They're kind of standing over here getting ready to do our Ehrentanze. So thank you guys for all your volunteer efforts. Okay. These next two people, it's funny, about 4 or 5 months ago I was told that I was going to be now in charge of this whole thing because Roger and Kathy were super busy, and they are always. But we all knew exactly who was going to be in charge of this thing. So it was about a month ago I was put in charge of the competition piece and the judging. But again, we all knew who was going to be in charge of that. So I want to say a huge, huge thank you to both Kathy and Roger. From way back have been organizing this thing. So let's thank those guys, Kathy and Roger. Especially I want to thank Kathy, because she actually did probably 95% of everything you are experiencing here. So I actually have a gift for you, Kathy, if you could come on. Kathy saw me, I bought a basket very similar to that last year, and she was like, "Where'd you get that basket? I want that basket." So luckily they had another one, so now she's got a basket of her own, so that's fantastic. Okay, with that, we're gonna have another special kind of Alphorn opportunity here. Mickey Van Kappelen has actually created a piece for our club. I was practicing it. We were lucky enough to have Ashley come join our group recently, and luckily she was able to play the Alphorn. How fantastic is that? So we now have 2 Alphorn players. I do believe there'll be some other Alphorns this evening as well, but now we'd like to present you with our special, what's it, Enzianer? Or just Enzian? Just Enzian. Thank you guys. Thank you guys very much, and thank you for composing that piece for us, Mickey. Okay, so now we're going to move into our Enzian Ehrentanze. This is in honor of all of you for coming and being part of this. We actually have 3 pieces that we're going to do tonight. Finsterauer, our version of Gamsprung, and then we'll do the Glassel, and we'll have a special guest after that I'll pop back on the microphone for. So here we go. I got to take my jacket off. Okay. As I mentioned, we have a special guest. Mickey, you're in trouble. Deanne has agreed to help us scare away any evil spirits. If you haven't seen this before, I'm jealous, because I'm a horse guy too, and here we go. Why don't you do one more round of applause for that? That was amazing. Thank you. Okay, we're going to do just a short little transition here. Hoppy Hans is getting ready to come up. We have another Carolyn moment that we're going to share with you. Again, we'll may have a few sad eyes in the house, but we're going to turn it around and make sure we have some fun and get back to what Carolyn would want us to do. So stay tuned. It'll just be 2 or 3 minutes here.